Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's his next move? Let's find out in the charts right here, shall we? I'm here in Miami, and man, I'm looking at this thing and it looks like Bitcoin wants to break out either to the upside or downside. And right now it might be breaking the downside, but I'm looking for it to break the 13 EMA on the 4-hour before I can say, yes, we're going lower. Let's see what happens. And we're going to talk about how to trade this and what's going on in the Bitcoin universe. But for now, right, I'm having a great time here in Miami, enjoying the Miami sunset, this beautiful view here. I mean, I swear to God, guys, you have to see this view. It's just gorgeous. Oh my God. And make sure you check me out on Instagram, right, where I'm doing some stories about where I'm staying and all that. And also I'm gonna be doing a meetup tomorrow. And yeah, we're gonna meet in the lobby of the W Hotel at 5 p.m. I will be doing a formal announcement of that later on as well. Well, man, I'm just having fun watching Bitcoin go up, man. It's just always good to see Bitcoin price move up. I knew it was going, right? And I know people had some doubts. I know you did. I know you're doubting out there. You're doubting Thomas, right? You're thinking it was gonna be in a 4-year bear cycle, but no, that's over, man. It's not happening. Not happening at all. Bitcoin is reversing, and it's gonna reverse heavy and go a lot higher. All right, well, that's a generality of it, right? Let's see what's going on in the short term and figure out what we can do in order to make some money. All right, so with that said, remember, this is not financial investment. Make your own decisions and you know, before putting any money in the market, because it's very dangerous out there. Alrighty, let's look at Bitcoin on the 4-hour. You can see that there is a divergence forming here that's almost confirmed here. Let's make this thing bigger. Let's see how if it is confirmed. Come on. Okay. Oops. I'm on the wrong side of the screen here. There we go. Come on. Is it going to be big? Is it already confirmed? Ooh, just by a hair. So the next 4 hours will confirm it. Let's go down to the hourly time frame, see if we have the same kind of deal happening. Yes, we do. We do have the same deal happening on the hourly. You can see that right here from here. You don't even need to look at the price action. You can see that we're just, I mean, the divergence is everywhere here. And there's even a double divergence happening on the hourly. So this is very bearish. Very bearish for Bitcoin currently in the shorter term. So let's take a look at what we can do to run this, to trade this. It's a little dangerous to short an upward market, right? But you're gonna have to just take profits a lot faster once they materialize. You can see that there's lots of lower highs, right? Here at the 40,000, almost the 41,000 dollar mark. Is 40,900. Another one at the 40,700 right here. 40,700. Another one at again at closer to the 47 one as well. But you can see this one was lower. This one was probably just a fake out. This is a fake out long. So we're pretty much, you know, you can pretty much jump in a short here, and you can see this thing. You can take this thing. Let's see here. The target would be. Let's go with the breakdown of these two M's here, and go for the target of shorter target, very short target here. A retest of the lower level. So yes, I would not trust that too much. It's a retest of the what's it called, the 36.6. So I would be taking profits along the way. If you want to short this right here, let's take a look. maybe you go all the way up to, you stop losses at the 30, almost 37, sorry, $40,000 and $40,000 and $40,659 is where you'd approximately do your stop loss. And you take a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio down here, which brings you almost to the target. There you go. Once we get to 50%, maybe stop, take a little bit off the table, and then stop the break even the rest of it, and go for that. Because hey, even though you can see this is definitely a clear break of this trend line, this lower trend line. So we're probably most likely headed downwards. How far down? There's a good chance that we retest close to the bottom of this level here, because this is almost a V bottom, and since markets don't like to leave V bottoms alone, right? They like to retest them, right? Just to see your resolve. You could probably hit the Hail Mary on this one if you wanted to go long instead of going short here and waiting for the trade. The Hail Mary entry is the $37,352 level, so that's where you would get your entry, your long entry, taking a stop loss at the $36,386 is where you'd stop. You would take your stop loss. Okay, let's head over to Ethereum and see what Ethereum is saying. Ethereum is also like it broke this trend line, and I'm like, it's trying to make a move. I have a long I'm probably going to walk away from, because it's just like it does not look good here. You can see that there's also the divergence this divergence is not quite the same, right? See here, we had the bearish divergence. No, there is no divergence here on the hourly. Let's go to a 4-hour. No divergence there as well. So we can't say that there's divergence there. Let's take a look at trend line here. You can see there's another trend right here as we broke the other trend, this upward trend. So I'm going to take that off. It might be a different kind of trend now. Maybe a rising, standing wedge here. See here. Some ray of sunshine here. Can we get some? This to right here. So this is a possibility that we're running into this trend line here, and we're expanding out. So let's just see, but I really think that Ethereum's probably got a little bit more downside before it goes up, because it's not really wanting to break out here. Let's just wait and see. I'm going to walk away from my trade and then wait for it to make its move, and then decide whether or not I'm going to jump into another trade on Ethereum. I'm going to let it go. Right now, you can see there's like if we go down to lower time frames, we can see that this also on the lower time frames we have like a wedge here that's probably going to break to the upside or the downside, not in a very spectacular fashion. So we have to like and make sure that if you do take any kind of trade on this one, you take profits right away, because it's not going to be a very big explosive move either way. But you can see that there is a move coming. Maybe we come down just to the 200 period moving average on the hourly. Maybe we come back up and retest the highs before it finishes up. So we have to wait and see. A break of either way gives you the trade to either location. So that's a trade for Ethereum if you're really interested in taking a trade, and that's up to you. Right there. Okay, let's head over to the dominance and see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Continuing higher. Yeah, 52 is the target percentage. As I've been saying, that once we've been talking about this for a long time. If we break this up to the upside, we're going higher to 52. If we break it to the downside, we're going all the way to at least the 40 and then probably 35. So right now, the 35 is off the table until we come back down, and we'll see what happens after that. The 38.2 will be the decision point time, whether or not we go higher or break lower. Once we get up there, we're going to have to see what Bitcoin does. Looking at the crypto bubbles priced in Bitcoin, you can see there is a little bit of positive actions here, right? A lot of the coins have given you some lots of money priced in Bitcoin. So that's the key thing, right? You want to get paid in Bitcoin, all these coins. So you don't want to get paid in a currency that is actually losing value. And you know, when I think about how much the dollar is losing value, I think about my trip to New York, and then I bought, like, you know, I hadn't had corn dogs in, I don't know, years, right? 10 years, more than 10 years. And when I bought corn dogs, I bought 2 corn dogs that were like this big, exactly this big. I got 2 of them, and it cost me $12. 2 corn dogs, $12, this big. And I remember when I left Canada, I could buy the corn dogs at the fair, right, for $2 each one, Canadian. So I'm like, did prices just triple? More than triple for Americans. I'm like, no way. In the last 10 years. So think about that. If you like corn dogs, now that you should be eating corn dogs on a regular basis, but let's just assume that that was your daily staple, right? You saw a massive increase in the price and a shrinkage of the meal. There's no way in heck that you received, like, I'm sure it was like, let's just assume it was $1. That's a 600% increase. There's no way, because think about it, right? The corn dogs, I remember going to a baseball game and getting a foot-long corn dog when I was a child, like this big, for $1. And now they're this big for 6. Wow. Anyways, hopefully you understand why but that's what I was trying to point out, is that you understand this is why I save in Bitcoin, right? There's a limited supply. It's transferable to anybody in the world, right? And this is why Bitcoin's real. Bitcoin's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers. Thanks for watching.